Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya William Ruto pamoja na wenzake kutokea katika serikali ya muungano wa Kenya Kwanza walikuwa wamezuru eneo la Mandera, ambapo Ruto alipata haswa kuzungumzia mambo ambayo yamekuwa yakiendelea. Na kando na hilo, Rais William Ruto aliweza kuwashangaza Wakenya kwa jumla baada ya yeye kuchukua hatua ya kutotumia podium ambayo ilikuwa ikitumika na wenzake, ikiwemo naibu wa rais Kithure Kindiki pamoja na mawaziri, akiwemo waziri wa mandhari hapa nchini Kenya ama mazingira, ambaye ni Aden Duale, na Ruto akaamua aswa kusimama juu ya gari lake alipokuwa akizungumzia wananchi wa eneo la Mandera. And now the said step or the said break of protocol that President William Ruto took by not addressing the people of Mandera while standing on the podium and decided to use his car is something that has triggered a lot of Kenyans to ask questions on what was really happening that led the president to breaking the protocol and also to address people while standing on his car. Yet the president would have addressed the people of Mandera while standing on the podium that other leaders were using. Now, this is what has been revealed to us, because as questions came in, a lot of intel also started coming in regards to why the president broke the protocol. What is happening in the northeastern parts of the country it is in a very crucial and delicate state. Remember, yesterday we were treated to some shocking news that five local chiefs from the northeastern had been abducted by the AS group from Somalia. Now, these chiefs that were abducted, some of them came even from Mandera, where the president was, and where the president even today while speaking addressed the issue and promised that he will make sure that the chiefs are returned home safely. Now, one thing you don't know, as the security team of the president, they have to assess any danger that might befall the president of the Republic of Kenya. And we all know the AS is a group that has been fighting the Republic of Kenya for a very long time. And once they get a moment that they can they can destabilize the country called Kenya, they will take that step without a second thought. And President William Ruto visiting the northeastern part of Kenya, where insecurities and the area is vested by these militants, meant that the security team of the president had to do thorough investigation and thorough assessment of the security that was in place and whether any danger might befall the president. So, because they did not know exactly how dangerous it was for the president just to take the podium as the rest of the leaders were taking the podium, they decided now to break protocol. For the sake of the security of the president of the Republic of Kenya, the president was advised even not to attend the said meeting or visit the area at these crucial times where a lot of things are happening and a lot of insecurity is happening in the area. But the president, knowing the delicate situation that the country is in and the areas in the northeastern parts of Kenya is in, he couldn't bear skip that meeting or that address. So he said he shall attend. The security officers that guard the president, the presidential guard, had advised him to abscond the meeting, but he decided not to. So when they saw that the president was determined to take the said meeting and to address the people of Mandera County at these crucial times, now they decided to break protocol in a way that was unexpected. They told the president, if you take the podium, these people are skilled in ways to take shots from long distance ranges, and they might have planted assassins or snipers in different parts of this area. So the best thing that we can do is not to give them the expected that they were expecting, because What would happen if a president of a country is shot in a place that is vested by those militants from the AS? They would take credit of that, and that would mean that they have struck the head of the Republic of Kenya. And that means they will have hit us on the soft spot of this republic where we value our security, and mostly we value the security of our leaders very much. So they decided to avoid anything that might happen to the president. And the president has become, he has refused to listen to the security officers to escort the meeting. They will make the president now not to use the podium that is being used by other leaders, but to address the people in his car. So the president, while he started to speak, he was moved to his car and he spoke to the people while standing on the sunroof of his car. So a lot of people have been asking, why the break of protocol? Why did the president decide to address the people while standing on a car, not speaking to the people as other leaders were doing? Because Professor Kithure Kindiki, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, other members of parliament that were there, other leaders that were there, addressed the people of Mandera while they were standing on the state podiums. But the president did not do that. His security agents told him, no, that one we are not going to allow. This is a place that currently is in a very delicate situation. After assessing the danger that might befall the president there, they realized the danger, there was some eminent in it, some aspect of, the percentage of the danger that the president was in while he was there was at 80 to 70%. So they told him, to avoid anything, you have to use your vehicle. Yes, they wouldn't expect you to be using the vehicle. So, because the podium had been set the previous day, they might have come and assessed the situation and seen where they shall place their shooters. And we cannot really tell who is who, because a lot of people are coming to hear what the president has to say. So the best thing that we are going to do is to have the president speak while standing on his car. And that is what the president did. And a lot of people were surprised by the move that the president made today. And the president has said he was not visiting Mandera just for the sake of it to leave the next day. He said that he was visiting the northeastern region and he is going to stay there until the abducted chiefs were released. Remember, 5 chiefs were abducted by the AS group. Now, the president has promised he will do everything in his power. The security agencies in this republic won't sleep until those chiefs have been rescued from the groups that have abducted them. Now, a lot of speculations are ongoing. A lot of people are talking in low tones, suggesting what might really have happened. But truth be told, the security, the bodyguards, and the agents that guard the president had to make moves to keep the president safe from any attack. Yeah, that is their job. It doesn't matter what you want. What matters is that the president is safe. There is nothing that is crucial to a country than the security of their head of state. Once the life of the security, the life of the head of a state like us, Kenya, and remember the president of Kenya, he is the chairperson of the East African Community countries. So Kenya is like the capital of East and Central Africa. So if our president life is put in danger by anyway, that means the security of all these regions, East and Central Africa, has been threatened. And we can't allow that. It doesn't matter the differences that you as a Kenyan citizen have with President William Ruto, but his security comes first. That is what makes us stand and be unique among other countries in East and Central Africa. Our president is among the top 5 most guarded president in Africa, in the African continent. If you never knew that, now you know. It doesn't matter the differences that you might think, or the political ideologies and political differences that you might differ with him, but that is the truth, and that is what you must take to account. For now, that's what's up. I remind you that this is the Kenyan Daily Report. Here we keep you updated with the latest trends in town, mostly in the political arena. Make sure you subscribe.